Jacob in New Jersey, his pronouns are he, him, is calling in to like to try to prove Islam is the one true religion. So welcome, Jacob. How are you?
All right, thanks. I first would like to say I don't think Apostate Prophet is a good addition to the show.
Okay. Well, I hang on. I'm going to respond to your feedback. So Apostate Prophet here is here's my guest. We've been on for 44 minutes or so. And thank you for telling me that you don't think he's a good guest, but could I ask you why you don't think he's a good addition to the show?
I will, and I'll do it respectively too. First of all, he breaks one of your rules that you have. He attacks people. He does not attack ideas. You can check his older videos if you don't believe me. And second of all, he does not even have a fundamental understanding of Islam. So he's not equipped to even debate Muslims. He got beat already a few debates. Ali Dawah, Muhammad Hijab. You can look those up.
Jacob, I'm going to let you try and prove Islam here in just a second. But first of all, there's no rule about not attacking people and attacking ideas. It's a general guideline, and all of us have failed it at some point. And it's likely that I'm going to call somebody stupid or an idiot or something at some point, which would be attacking a person. But I don't need to go back through AP's content. But if you think that he doesn't know enough about Islam, wouldn't that mean he'd be a really good addition to the show? Because it would be very easy for you then to prove that he doesn't know what the hell he's talking about, which would mean that your side would benefit from me putting a former Muslim on the show who's just evidently, according to you, a big old idiot.
I mean, I just want to say very quickly, Jacob, you have come here to say that I'm not a good addition to the show and that I attack people and that I know nothing. And you have done all of that by simply coming on here and attacking me personally and making allegations about how I'm a failure. So I find that whole approach very, very ironic. But you want to prove to us that Islam is the truth. So why don't you just go ahead and focus on that instead of...
Let's do that. And I'm going to do my best to just kind of stay out of it unless I need to come in to keep the peace.
Listen, AP, I have not attacked you personally. I don't care to know you personally. I've only said
no, that's not true.
Fundamental understanding of Islam.
That is simply plain false. Everyone sees that. But why don't we just...
I muted Jacob for just a minute. Jacob, I'm going to unmute you, and when I do, I'd like you to have a conversation with AP. But let's just set aside this thing because you just fucking lied. When you call in to say that someone isn't a good addition to the show and that they don't know stuff, you are attacking that person and their character and what they've done. And so it's fair to point out that you are, in fact, now you're not just simply name calling, but you are attacking that person. But let's skip all of that and get to you proving the truth of Islam, because wouldn't that be the thing that benefits all of us? If you were able to prove Islam, then the atheist experience is dead and we'd all be on the same side. So let's do that.
Okay. Apostate Prophet, can I ask you a quick question? Your name is Apostate Prophet, and you used to be Muslim. Tell me the most significant prophetic prophecy that the Prophet Muhammad predicted. Every Muslim knows that. What's the most prophetic prophecy he predicted?
I don't know why you're asking me questions. You're here to prove.
I'll give you.
Okay, please, Jacob. Please,
hang on.
Let's calm down. Let's calm down.
I'm going to mute you again for a second, Jacob. I'm going to unmute you again. I want you to understand this because I'm trying to be as absolutely kind and bend over backwards as I can be about this. I'm trying to follow my policy of giving you 30 seconds and then additional time, provided you're doing a good job. But if I say it's time for you to make a case for why Islam is the one true religion, and then you spend your opening 30 seconds quizzing AP on what he does and doesn't know, let me ask you this. And when you answer this question, understand that how you answer this question determines if you get to keep speaking at all. So here's the question. I'm going to do this very clearly. Does whether or not Apostate Prophet answers your question correctly have anything to do at all with whether or not Islam is the one true religion? What's the answer?
Yes, it does, because...
No, it doesn't. Goodbye. You're done.
Yes,
what any one individual, I really wish that you weren't so awful, because we were really looking forward to someone to come in and defend Islam. But when you are too stupid to realize that I'm throwing you the easiest bone you can ever grab to get you off of the path, which is you just called in to talk shit at apostate prophet, and for that you can go fuck yourself. Because what any one person believes about a religion is completely irrelevant to whether or not that religion is true.